SIFU will be getting an accessibility update with difficulty modes and high contrast mode for PS5 and PS4. Reading from PlayStation Universe, just 3 short days after its full release, SIFU developers Slowclap have announced through Steve Saylor that the game will be getting an accessibility update. What this means is that players can expect difficulty modes, both easier and more difficult, a high contrast mode for PS5 and PS4, and better captions. After the contention around SIFU's difficulty, it will be interesting to see how both sides of the new modes play the easier and more difficult mode. Many players are frustrated by the difficulty and the repetition of playing the same levels again and again, though there are also many players who don't seem to mind at all. That's down to the game's mechanics being very well refined, though with this update it is great that so many more players can now enjoy the game without the difficulty becoming a barrier, which is exactly what accessibility in gaming is all about, everyone being able to play. Okay, so for the most part, I completely disagree with this article. I'm on the side when it comes to, some games, there are some games that developers make with the intention of there being no difficulty settings. There's just one difficulty for everyone. Obviously the first thing that comes to mind is the Souls games, and obviously SIFU just came out a few days ago, and as of right now, there's only one set difficulty that everyone plays with. And a lot of the initial reviews that came out for this game, almost every single one was like, oh, this is a good game, but it's too hard. So, they ended up giving it a lower score than the game actually deserved. And I just find that really annoying because, I played the game myself, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, SIFU is a very difficult game. It's not one of those games you can just pop in your PlayStation and just play for 30 minutes and just have a fun, easy time. It's not one of those games. I know there's a huge demographic of people that, they work all day, they just want to come home and just relax and wind down. And, SIFU is just a game that's not meant for those kinds of people, and that's okay, because not every game that's made is available and should be available for, everyone. That doesn't really make sense. There's a lot of people that just, they only have a handheld, they have a Nintendo Switch and that's all they play. And maybe they don't even like big AAA games like Uncharted or God of War, and that's okay too. I believe you should only play games that you like. You shouldn't be forced to try and go with the crowd and, play what everyone else is playing. I just think you should do whatever, play whatever games you want, and that's totally okay. And this was the developer's intention. They didn't want to put difficulty modes, but because of these reviews on SIFU, they pretty much have to, because they want more people to play the game, and I get that because it's more sales and it's more people playing their game, but at the same time, it's SIFU is a game that should not have difficulty modes, you shouldn't be able to run through SIFU and just destroy everyone on every level unless you've played the game and you've mastered the gameplay, because that's how the game was created. When I first played the game, I could not get past the second level. So what I kept doing, I kept playing it over and over and over. I haven't mastered the combat yet, but I've gotten really good at the game. And now I breeze through the second level like it's nothing. I still haven't beat the game yet, but I'm not going to give up. I believe that I can, I'm just going to keep trying and keep practicing and getting better, so I don't know when this update is coming, but if it does, I'm not going to switch it to easy mode. I just want to play on the same difficulty that it's at now. I don't know what that is, and so yeah, I just thought that, now obviously there is a part of the update where contrast mode and more accessible features are coming to the game, and that I'm totally fine with. It's just the one issue I have is with an easy mode coming. I just don't think that's a good idea, imagine if they put an easy mode on Elden Ring or Demon Souls, some games shouldn't be easy to play, because games like that they only reach and target a certain demographic, so they shouldn't try and reach different different demographics, because that just doesn't make sense, you know? So yeah, those are just my thoughts on SIFU getting an easy mode. What do you guys think? Have you played SIFU? Do you feel like SIFU needs an easy mode? Do you feel like it's too hard, or do you agree with me and you think that SIFU should just have the same difficulty for everyone who plays the game? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, drop it a like and consider subscribing if you're new by turning on the post notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, guys, take care.